Welcome to Animania Chronicles, where we dive deep into the captivating worlds of anime, dissecting stories, unraveling characters, and sharing our passion for all things animated. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we continue our deep dive into the captivating world of Beast Tamer with part 2 of our 5-part review series. In this episode, we'll explore the exciting developments and new challenges our hero faces after being kicked out of the hero's party. So without further ado, let's jump right into our review of Beast Tamer Part 2. Later, we see the adventurers hoping that Rain and Kanad aren't hurt. Suddenly, Kanade and Rain came out of the cave, and everyone celebrated their victory. In that moment, he realized that he wasn't useless, and he looked forward to his time together with Kanade. Rain thanked her and said that he can do anything with her by his side. In the evening, Kanade was happy to sleep in a soft bed again after a long time. Meanwhile, Rain was nervous about being allowed to sleep in the same room as Kanad. Then we see some time before. Because the bandit group was arrested, Rain was praised by Natalie, and he was promoted to an E-rank adventurer. They also got money, and he learned that there was only one room left in the inn. Then he was taken to the free room with Kanad, and Rain was very nervous about sleeping in the same room with a cute girl. Suddenly, he wanted to sleep outside, but Kanad stopped him. Rain said he was a man, but Kanade liked Rain and said she had nothing to fear from him. Then Rain tried to teach Kanad that she shouldn't just trust strangers right away because it's dangerous. Kanad was sad and said that she doesn't trust everyone. Additionally, she said that she only trusts Rain because they are friends. Kanad managed to change Rain's decision, so Rain decided to sleep in the same room with Kanad. In the middle of the night, Kanade looked at Rain, and she thought that Rain was really cute while sleeping. Kanade was happy to have met such a nice person because she is also rare among the ultimate species. She was very lonely and couldn't trust anyone. Then she met Rain, who wanted to help her without any bad intentions. Kanade knew about his trust issues, and she planned to help Rain overcome his past so he could be happy. 1 week later, we see Rain with Kanade, and they were enjoying their time together as adventurers. Rain had a lot of fun with Kanade, and they went to the guild. At the guild, they learned about a villain who beats up people on the Stride Bridge. Natalie asked Rain to accept the quest, and she told them about a big reward. 2 hours later, they arrived at the Stride Bridge, and they were looking for the villain called Guard Dog. Rain suddenly wondered why none of the strong adventurers wanted to talk about the villain. After that, Kanade looked at the sky, and they discovered a huge dragon flying over the bridge. The dragon descended onto the bridge and revealed its true form. Then, a dragon girl challenged Rain and Kanade to a fight. Rain was surprised and asked if she is the guard dog. The dragon girl was then introduced as Tanya, who belongs to the ultimate species. Afterwards, Tanya said that she is looking for strong opponents for her special training. Rain was unsure if they could defeat a dragon, but Kanade encouraged him. Then their fight began, and Rain was attacked. Rain blocked Tanya's attack, but he was immediately pushed back. Tanya was impressed by Rain and attacked the two with her fire breath. Rain dodged her breath of fire, but Kanade was hit by the fire. She was angry at Tanya and launched her attack. Tanya blocked the attack, and they fought each other with their fists. Rain wanted to support her and also attacked Tanya. Tanya managed to block both attacks and launched another attack. Suddenly, Tanya concentrated all of her strength and shot a huge fire attack at the two. Rain and Kanade managed to get out of the way in time. As a result, Tanya was impressed by the two of them. Suddenly, Rain had an idea to defeat Tanya, and he ordered Kanade to buy him some time. Tanya was attacked with the cat gatlings, and Kanade said that Rain would defeat her. Following this, Rain tried to find a bird and discovered one behind the bridge. After using his overpowered Google Maps skills, Rain used his overpowered beast taming skills and caught a bird that would lead him to victory. Afterwards, Rain told Kanade that he was now starting his attack. Tanya was surrounded and attacked by a group of birds. Suddenly, Tanya no longer had any strength in her legs. Rain explained to her that the birds that paralyzed her body were poisonous. Tanya gave up the fight and Rain won with Kanade. Then, Rain asked if Tanya would like to accompany him. Tanya looked at his face and sensed that Rain is a good person. After this, Kanade teased Tanya and said that bad girls need to be punished. A few hours later at the guild, Rain reported to Natalie that he had defeated the guard dog. Suddenly, Natalie asked about Tanya and Rain told her that she is just a friend. Tanya was a proud dragon, and she almost revealed her true identity to Natalie. Rain then tried to explain the situation to her, but she only caused problems. So, they went out of town, and Rain asked her not to reveal her true identity as a dragon to anyone. After that, Rain told Tanya that she is free and that she should not attack any adventurers in the future. Following this, Tanya decided to accompany Rain and asked him for permission to join his group. They were surprised about her decision, but Rain didn't think her idea was bad. As a result, Tanya was accepted into Rain's group and she wanted to be tamed by Rain too. A short time later, Rain activated his overpowered beast taming skills and prepared the contract. Rain cast a spell and created a strong magic circle that connected his mana with Tanya's. Tanya also received a pattern on her hand. She was happy to be connected to Rain, looked forward to having a good time with him, and welcomed him as her new master. In the evening, we see Elios's hero party. They were depressed because their mission failed without Rain. Suddenly, Elios suggested bringing Rain back into their party. He thought that a weakling like Rain would immediately beg on his knees to be accepted back into the party. Meanwhile, the two girls were arguing because they both wanted to sleep next to Rain. The next day, Rain got the quest to hunt down slimes, and his girls helped him with his mission. The reason for this was that slimes are F-rank monsters and many adventurers ignore them. As a result, the farmers' fields are destroyed, and Kenad didn't like slimes because they are very sticky. Meanwhile, Rain looked at the girls and was happy that they were getting along. A short time later, Rain used his beast tamer skills to find the slime monsters. Suddenly, the birds started to talk and Rain explained to them that he had sent part of his soul into the bird. As a result, he gained control over the bird's body, and the girls were shocked to find out about his strange ability. Following this, Rain discovered a group of hundreds of slimes playing around in the forest. Tanya asked Rain if he could use magic, and he said he could cast a weak fireball spell. Suddenly, Tanya said that he should try to shoot a fireball at the slimes. He didn't think his magic was strong enough, but he trusted Tanya and concentrated his mana. Then Rain shot a fireball, and it caused a huge explosion. Tanya explained to him that he had gained enormous physical strength through the contract with Kenad. He also had gained the powers of a dragon, and Rain was confused by the theory. Then, a group of slimes appeared, and he was told to practice his magic on the monsters to gain control over his new power. Rain didn't want to be a burden to his girls, so he decided to train his powers under the leadership of Tanya. After finishing their mission, they returned to the Adventurers Guild, and a little girl asked what they had done. They said that the fields were free of slimes now, and the little girl was happy. In the afternoon, Rain went shopping with the girls, and they had a lot of fun together. At dinner, he learned that ultimate species can eat a lot. The girls managed to eat countless dishes, and Rain thanked Tanya for showing him how to control his magic. After this, the girls wanted to know where he had learned beast taming. Rain told them about his story, that he comes from a village where many beast tamers lived. He told them that his parents and friends taught him to learn beast taming. Unfortunately, his village no longer existed, and Kenad felt sorry for Rain. He said she didn't have to worry, but the two girls said that if he didn't want to talk about it, he didn't have to share his story with them. Rain knew he could trust the two girls, so he told them his story. Following this, Rain said that his parents were often busy, and for this reason, he practiced beast taming alone. One evening, he saw that the sky was red, and he ran back to the village. When he arrived, the whole village had burned down, and he could no longer help them. Rain was the only survivor, and an adventurer took him into custody. A few years passed, and one day he encountered Elios's hero party. Rain said that he was invited to their party and accepted the offer to join the hero's party. The reason was that he thought he could prevent the tragedies he had experienced. Unfortunately, he was wrong, and the reality was different than he thought. Kenad noticed that Rain was shaking and said she wondered why he always rushed first into danger. She was glad that she knew Rain always reacts like that because he always tries to help other people first before thinking about himself. Rain was cheered up by his girls, and they said that he is a great master who they love. Tanya and Kenad wanted to punish the hero's party, but Rain said that he is not angry. In the days that followed, Rain and his girls went hunting orcs, and Kenad challenged Tanya to a competition. Tanya defeated many monsters, and Rain knew that orcs were weaker than goblins but much smarter. After the battle, he warned his girls not to let their guard down, but Tanya didn't believe that an orc could ever defeat her. Then they hunted more orcs, and Tanya and Kanad managed to defeat many of them. Tanya discovered that an orc had survived and let her guard down, so she was lured into an orc's trap, and an orc planned to attack her from behind. Rain protected Tanya, and he was injured on his arm by an orc with a knife. Following this, Rain planned to collect the runestones, but Tanya couldn't forgive herself for putting Rain in danger. Later, Rain got his reward and learned that Tanya seemed a little down. Tanya was ashamed of her mistake, and a little girl wanted to know what they had defeated today. The little girl noticed that Tanya was sad and thought that she had hurt herself. After talking to the little girl, Tanya thought about her words. She understood that Rain was warning her not to let her guard down because he was worried about her. However, Tanya was ashamed to look Rain in the eyes, but he appeared behind her. She apologized for not listening to his advice, and he replied that he and Kanad were glad nothing happened to her. Afterwards, they returned to the inn, and Tanya couldn't stop thinking about Rain. Tanya was watching him sleeping, and she had never met such a nice person before. At that moment, she realized that she had a crush on him. She was surprised by her feelings, even though she had only known Rain for a short time, but she decided to be by his side forever. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the vast realms of anime. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more thrilling reviews and discussions. Until next time, keep exploring the boundless wonders of anime with us.